I just put myself in like the customer's shoes. Like if I was a customer and I was like fifth in line and I saw the one bartender doing a shot with another customer or like another bartender or something, and I would just be like, no, I gotta wait longer.
Well, I hate when there's like clearly a line, like, you know, people have formed kind of a line, and then you see people like walking to different ends of the bar trying to catch you while you're making drinks and stuff. And you're like, I see you and I'll get to you. It's going to take longer now that you've put yourself at the end of this line trying to cut ahead of everybody.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly.
It's like, I'll get to you. I'm busy. I'm trying here.
And one of the first things he says is like, I'm Johnny Gosch.
Mike here with Poor People's Podcast at Murph and Marys. This is Purple Haze, ounce Chambord, ounce of blueberry vodka, splash of sour, top it off carefully with tonic, garnish with lime, and serve.
I'm Bailey at Murph and Marys with Poor People Podcast, and we're gonna make a Newton bicycle. We got melon vodka, Malibu, shut up, and we're gonna top it off with some pineapple juice. There you go.
Ah, it's cold. Ah! Ugh.
All right, welcome to Poor People. I'm your host, Jaden.
I'm your host, Bradley.
I'm the guest, Brian.
And I'm Bailey.
And we are the Poor People. And today we are at Murph and Marys with Bailey and Brian. And yeah, we're really stoked to be here. This is a really cool place so far. You've already let us like tear up everything in here, so that's really great. And got us a bunch of beers, a bunch of unnamed beers.
I do love the artwork on this can.
I do. It's amazing. So I want to know a little bit about you guys. Your kind of like your bartending history, how you got started, how you got to here.
Go ahead, Bailey.
So I've worked in the service industry since I turned 14. I worked at a little diner here in Newton. It's closed since then. I started here when I was 21, just kind of as a jumping spot, I guess. I thought it was going to be. I've loved it. I love the people. I love the people that I work with. I love getting to talk to new people every day. It's, you know, even when somebody pisses you off, at least you're not bored all the time. Mm-hmm. There's always something different going on, and it's just great. It's fun.
I do, like, people say that we bitch like about our customers a lot on this channel, but I think that like we do it out of love. Like, it's like, it does frustrate us, but at the same time, like at the end of the day, we love that shit.
Yeah,
like,
you're entertaining us.
I still want to see that guy.
Exactly. Yeah. As much as it pissed me off, like, I still do want to see that guy.
Right.
I was gonna say the story for a little bit later. I was like,
let's get into it.
But I was like bartending on Monday night, and I was super slow, super dead, and it was like probably like 10:30 p.m. and I was like, oh, I'm fucking closing up early tonight. Like I'm gonna give it till midnight, and then like right at like 11:45, like I see this dude walking in. I was like, this fucking guy. But I've like talked to him a bunch, and I'm just like, all right, he is cool though. Like, it won't be horrible. He'll probably just have like a beer and go. But the like conversation ended up being so good that like we ended up just hanging out until 2 a.m. And I eventually had to just be like, he's like, dude, I want to keep hanging out, but you have to leave. Like, this has been like so fun.
Yeah, it's like against the law. You can't be here anymore.
But that was like one of those moments where I was just like, oh yeah, like it is kind of cool, like working in this job and like getting like just have these conversations and connections with people. And like he literally was like the only one that was in there for the last 2 hours of my day.
I mean, that's how you.
Jason Ray.
Yeah, that's how you like. I don't know, make your friends and make your regulars and stuff. Make them want to come in. You know. Okay, so you said you started when you were 14. What was your first position in the industry then?
I was just a waitress. I was a waitress for 4 years down there. And
started as a waitress?
Started as a waitress, yeah. It was just a really small, like, kind of family business here in town, just like a little diner. So I worked, mornings on the weekends and, after school and stuff. But it was really fun. And the people that came in there, it was like, just like I said, a little breakfast thing. So I saw them over and over and over again. So, I saw them. Some people 3 different times a day. They'd come in, for every meal.
Oh my God.
So yeah, my great grandpa was one of them, but he's lonely. So.
Yeah. You gotta treat grandpa right.
Yeah, so it's just fun. You really get to know some people, and they
So
become.
your great grandpa?
Yeah.
Would he bring in a picture of your great grandma and set it in front of him?
No.
Is that a thing?
He had a little
yeah,
friend.
Some people do that, and it just really bums everyone out.
Yeah. Like, oh, well.
I'm sorry. Here's your 7th PBR.
Yeah.
I remember there used to be like an old diner on like the east side of Des Moines that like I occasionally, like if I had enough time before work, I would like go there for breakfast. And I remember, there was this old man that would go there every morning. And like the first time I saw him, he was just like, I'm just like, oh, this poor old man's just like sitting by himself. And he like pulls out like a fucking like 3x5 of his of his deceased wife. And I was like, fuck, man.
Dude, just being like, well, imagine, it's like, I feel like you would feel like you need to tip them more,
Right.
like it's that sympathy card they're pulling a little bit.
So, like, what's her name?
Yeah, what's her name? Does she want a drink?
Yeah.
Oh, no, this wasn't the place I was working.
Oh, okay. I was like, I would be like, oh man, like now I feel bad. Like, do I have to give him a free drink?
Like, should I buy his meal?
You almost feel obligated.
Yeah,
Like, it's
exactly.
like-
Yeah. Yeah. All right, Brian. Let's hear a little bit about you. How'd you start? How'd you get here?
All right, so mine's a little longer, so bear with me. I lived in Iowa City for a long time, went to college there. Me and my friends used to go to this place called Tony's Grill, like late night food, and it was just like drunk food, get pancakes, hash browns late
Hell
at night till
yeah.
4 a.m. They were open. Then the big tornado hit took it down, and everybody was real sad. I was working at the mall at the time, and I went in when they were rebuilding. I asked these guys, I'm like, what's this place going to be? This used to be my favorite spot. Like, it's going to be a bar. And it was these 2 Mexican guys. I didn't really know them at all. And they're like, we're looking for bartenders. I'm like, well, I just know a lot of drinks, going out like with a fake ID. And, but they hired me on the spot. So when they opened, I was
That's why Iowa City's number one.
Iowa City is number one,
On
dude.
party school.
on the spot.
Because of people like you.
I loved it.
And so I worked there. The manager there also worked at the Legion there in town. Decided he just wanted to work the Legion, so they bumped me up. I was 20 years old. Not a good idea. I made all the mistakes. Hired all my friends. I was like, all right, let's go. And there, I had to fire all my friends. I was like, they're just pouring out goose, pouring out Patron to all our neighbors and friends. So that was short lived. Ended up, I quit there because it got a little ghetto. Ended up getting a gun pulled on me, actually.
Ooh,
that was,
shit.
yeah. So I was like,
In the bar?
I was like, yeah, we were trying to kick some dude out, and he's just like strapped.
Oh,
He's like,
shit.
what about this? I'm like, I'm just going to call the cops, dude.
Yeah.
Like, get out of here. And so I quit that, and then ended up
You know a
working.
bullet travels way faster than the cops.
It's true. It's true. I didn't think about that. But
At the time.
so I left there and went to the Union Bar. That was one of the biggest nightclubs in Iowa City for years and years. Was there way too long. I aged myself out for sure.
Yeah.
But did that for a long time. So I've worked nightclubs, I've worked restaurants, I've worked dive bars, just kind of everywhere in between. Moved here in July 21. I was a general manager of Four Seasons here in town. It's out in the country a little bit. They had a driving range. It was like a golf theme bar. Totally different than anything I'd done, but I had a great time doing it. And then they ended up selling it, so sold cars for a little bit. And then when I've known Connor since Iowa City, so he hit me up. He's like, you got to work here, like, let's bring it back. Let's run it back again. And then, when the manager that was managing here left, I took over that role. So now I'm the bar manager. So just everything kind of comes back,
Hell yeah.
So, it's kind of cool to work with one of my best friends. All the people that work here are pretty great too.
Is Connor one of the owners here?
Connor's he's the majority owner
Gotcha,
here.
okay.
So
Cool.
the other guys
Shout
are
out Connor.
pretty much, yeah. Shout out Connor, shout out John, shout out everybody.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's kind of my circle in a nutshell. So,
Yeah.
But
Love
it's
it.
been, it's sometimes I feel like I've been doing this too long, and then other times I'm like, let's go.
Do you ever feel that way, that like you're like too old to be in the service industry?
Sometimes,
Yeah.
it's more my body telling me that than anything. But or the group of 21-year-olds come in. I'm like, all right, IDs everybody. Like,
Yeah.
you all look 14.
You
You all look
yeah.
14. And to me, they do. But to 21-year-olds, they can all tell that they're
Right.
at the same age.
Little,
So-
yeah.
So I do a lot more IDing just because I'm like, oh, shit. You're like, thought you were in high school, for sure.
I was like, oh, this is ridiculous.
Yeah.
I'm 22 years old. I'm still getting ID.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude, we have 2 bouncers at our doors. Like the only 2 doors you can get in, and I'll still ID people because I'll be like, there's no way you got in here through the bouncer,
Right?
Like,
yeah. Let's double check this.
Yeah,
he might have been in the bathroom.
and then and then they'll be
Like ducked under his legs to get in here.
you
like a
snuck in
child.
somehow. Like, there's gotta be, and then they'll be like, oh, well, the guy upstairs already ID'd me. I'm like, I believe you. Like, give me your fucking ID.
Right.
I love it when people are just like, yeah, your door guy already ID'd me. And I'm like, we don't have a door guy. I'm just some drunk idiot asking for people's IDs.
Oh, yeah.
That old move.
I mean, it's funny, but it's also just like, it just can't happen.
No.
You know what I mean?
Right.
You see the TikToks of it, and I'm like, that's pretty good. But then I'm like, I would be fucking pissed.
Yeah. It's like now some random person just saw my address.
Yeah, exactly. Have you ever had people like try to barter like with you with like to buy beers or like buy a tab or something with something other than money?
Not really barter, but I've had like a I'll get you back later
Oh,
situation.
yeah,
It's
like an IOU.
like people I know, like not necessarily like an employer or something. I'd be like, all right, cool, but like some dude that comes in here 3-4 times a week might be low on cash. Be like, can I? I'm like, no, I'm sorry, man. Like, I know you, I like you, but we're in business. Like,
Yeah.
we still got to. We can't do that. Like, come back when you get a job. Maybe.
I guess if someone was trying to barter, and they were just ordering a Barntown Neon,
Ew.
and then and they were like, I was like, all right, it's gonna be $7. And they're like, I have 5, and I'll be like, okay,
No. Do you
here's
actually
5 7s of your beer.
actually still give it to him like that?
No, but I fantasize. I fantasize about this a lot.
Dude, I think about that all the time too.
I actually made a video of that once. I've done a few TikToks. I don't get super into it, but
We'll have to throw 'em in right here.
It was one when it was one where a dude's trying to order a shot. It was a Fireball. It's all right, $5. He's like, I only got 4. I'm like, that sucks. Took the shot. So,
Taking it, throwing the tip bucket. like-
exactly. I was like, thanks for the money though. Appreciate it. Yeah. I know I definitely stole that from somebody else.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, that's how social media works.
But
I mean, it's definitely like when the trend of like it'd be like baristas that like like they're carrying like a full tray or like just like a full like drink or something. And someone's just like, hey, can I get help? And they just like drop the whole fucking thing right there. Like, yeah, what do you need?
of course, just for you. Just for you.
Like, I definitely had a moment where I think I've told the story before where, like someone was just like, they were like asking how much a PBR was. And I was like it's $4. And they're like, all right. I swear to God, they said, let me get that and a Guinness. So I poured them a Guinness, opened a PBR, and they're like, no, I just wanted the Guinness. So I just threw the full PBR across the bar. And I was like, $8 for the Guinness. And they're like, you all right? I'm like, I'm
Yes.
fine, dude.
No, I was okay.
I feel a lot better now that I've thrown that whole beer across the bar.
Got that release out for sure.
I've had like homeless people or like housing challenged people like
Outdoor
come in
angels.
and try to barter, and they'll be like, here's a rubber duck and 2 crumpled receipts and like $3. Can I get like 3 beers? And I'm like, no, dude. Like, please get all of your trash and your money off of my bar.
There was a guy that came in. He was trying to barter with a regular. He was just like, "Hey, I got all these uncut diamonds. It's just broken glass. He's like, I have all these uncut diamonds. I will trade you for 4 cigarettes." And she's so sweet. She was just like, "Tell you what, I'll give you 2 cigarettes, and you just don't ask me anymore,
Yeah, you leave me alone.
and you can keep your diamonds."
And it's like
we just
brown
have-
glass from a beer bottle.
We have that homeless guy that comes and he like digs through our cigarette butt thing outside, but he kind of like peeps in and stuff through the window, but he never comes inside. So
Yeah.
I mean, he can do whatever
I
he
just
wants.
keep
I
his
suppose.
going
It's not
outside.
my problem.
yeah.
so.
He's the weirdest homeless dude too. He looks so well kept. Like he does
He
not look
does.
homeless.
Yeah.
Like he looks like just like us. Like
he's
it's
like-
dressed well, like decently well.
I look
And,
homeless.
yeah, well, a little bit. I didn't want to say anything, but at least you said it.
I don't know. Sometimes they like, I don't know. I get a lot of homeless people like where I work at least like if they don't come into the bar, they'll like walk by and I'll see them. But I recently had this guy come in and he looked like super well together, like well kept, a little like aftershave or whatever, like didn't shave, whatever. But other than that, he seemed totally fine. Orders a Jack and Coke, and I'm like, all right, $7, whatever. He gives me exactly $7, and I'm like, all right, whatever. And the dude is it's him and then one other customer who they didn't like walk in together, but he's at the end of the bar, and this other customer is sitting like right in front of me, basically. And I'm talking to this guy, and then the homeless dude, like, well, he had to have been something. I don't know what he was, but he just starts, he's like, who's Bubba? Like really loud at the end of the bar. And I was like, I'm sorry, what? And he was like, who's Bubba? And I was like, I don't know.
Because of the beer that you guys have?
No, he was drinking a Jack and Coke.
But did you see, did you have a can of Bubba in the...
I don't think so, no. But he was just like, and then he started like talking about Epstein, like back to back, like who's Bubba? He's like, Epstein's the most valuable corpse on the planet. And we were like, what the fuck is this guy talking about? And then he just like started like rifling around in his pocket, and I was like, oh god, I'm gonna die today.
Right. All right, what does he got?
Yeah, so luckily the other guy that was sitting in front of me just kind of watching this, he like got up and like kind of just like walked around just to make sure the dude wasn't gonna like pull a gun or a knife or something on me, and then just like the dude just chugged his drink, slammed it down, and just walked out. And then as he was walking out, he's like, I don't know who fucking Bubba is, and then just like walked out. I was just like,
I don't either, dude.
I don't fucking know what just happened. It felt like a fever dream. Like,
I would have been messing with him and be like, Bubba Gump? Like Bubba Gump Tramp?
Part of me wants to be like, I don't know either, man. Let's solve this together.
well, he seemed like angry about Bubba. Like he seemed pissed off. And then when he started talking about Epstein, I was like, dude, what the fuck is going on? Like you don't talk about politics, like, or whatever it is, like
2 rules.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Like you came in, started chanting nonsense, and then talking about the one thing you don't talk about, and then you left like, all right, dude, whatever. But he looked totally normal and like talked like to me totally normal right off the bat, and then just took one sip and just lost his mind. Yeah. So I don't know. That was a weird experience.
I had a guy once show up. He was wearing a Sprint mobile hoodie.
Oh, hell yeah.
Clearly did not work at Sprint.
Like a Radio Shack
and he
hoodie
was
or
driving a U-Haul rental truck as his personal vehicle. Like, this is insane.
Dude just loves nostalgia.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And then he came in, and one of the first things he says is like, I'm Johnny Gosch. I'm like, excuse me? The missing child, the original milk carton kid from the fucking 70s? He's like, yeah. And I'm like, that's wild. What do you want to drink? He's like, rum and coke. And I'm like, where you been all this time?
Hold on.
Yeah, back
Did
up.
he actually, do you know if it was him? Like, I guess
I don't know for sure if it was him, because he
Holy
also started
shit,
talking
dude.
about lizard people and MK Ultra and how he was like a conjoined twin separated at birth. But also, there was other people in the bar that were just like, I went up to him and I was like, that guy says he's Johnny Gosch. And he's just like, I know everything about Johnny Gosch. Went over, talked to him for like 2 hours. Like, one of them was just like, my parents were the ones that like worked for the Des Moines Register when Johnny Gosch first went missing. They know everything about Johnny Gosch, and by proxy, I know everything about Johnny Gosch. Grilled him for like 2 hours, and by the end of it, she was like, when I first started talking to you, I thought you were crazy. I don't think you're crazy, but I'm also not fully convinced you're Johnny Gosch. But he does have like the same like birthmarks and like scars and shit to like kind of prove that he was Johnny Gosch.
Just showed up out of nowhere. Like, it's like, all right, I'm out of captivity now.
Well, yeah, 'cause
Drink,
that's what.
dude. He needed a drink.
Yeah, well, and didn't he like show up to his family before and like
yeah, in the 90s.
yeah, and then just disappeared again, and then so yeah,
basically
maybe
he was just like, hey, just want you like he showed up to his mom's place. It was just want you to let you know I'm alive, but I can't stay here because they're
Yeah.
after me.
Yeah.
and I gotta go.
Yeah.
dude, what if it was him, dude? What if you had Johnny Gosch in your bar?
There's another guy. He's come
Should've
in 3
hired him.
separate times now, and each time has gotten progressively weirder.
Okay.
but-
Is he still saying that he's Johnny Gosch?
Yes.
Dude.
And then so like the
I
second,
have literal chills right now.
so the
dude.
second time he came
That's
in,
crazy.
like I told another like regular, I'm like, that guy says he's Johnny Gosch, and he's just like, he was also just like, I've seen hours and hours and hours of documentaries about Johnny Gosch. I'm gonna go talk to that guy. Talked to him for like 45 minutes. He came back over. He's like, that's fucking Johnny Gosch.
Dude, what the fuck, dude? Holy shit, man. You need to get a picture of this guy.
I do need to get a picture of this guy.
We need to make an article.
because the AI generated from like his like milk carton photo is not. It doesn't look anything like this guy.
Even better, get him on this podcast.
Yeah, dude.
Who exactly is
What do you
Johnny
like
Gosch?
to drink? Yeah.
Johnny Gosch is the original milk carton kid. He's a young paper boy that got abducted from West Des Moines in the 70s.
So the milk carton thing started here?
Yeah.
Like for sure it started, like it wasn't anywhere else and it started here?
Yes.
Okay, so Gosh's picture was among the first to be featured on milk cartons as part of a campaign to find missing children. So I guess it doesn't know if he's the first, but he was one of the first. Crazy.
I want to say like the
dude.
first batch was like it was 2 kids that were on the milk carton.
Yeah, it was Gosh and somebody else.
Yeah.
I thought that was older than the 70s or 80s. I thought that was like
Yeah, you think that
50s.
would be like a 50s thing?
Yeah.
No, people weren't trying to fuck kids back then, I guess.
I mean, I'm sure they were. Maybe milk just had
that
more
was
crust.
really distasteful.
Oh, milk was in glass bottles back then.
Yeah.
So like you couldn't really put it
Yeah,
on.
yeah.
So
Oh yeah.
Harder to print.
That makes more sense. Yeah, the disposable cardboard and
yeah,
plastic. And
yeah,
stuff.
of course. Yeah.
Crazy. All right, let's get to a lighter topic. That's insane though that you served Johnny Gosh, dude.
Yeah, a few
we need to
times
do
now.
some investigating. Actually, like follow this guy or something. Like get a private investigator.
I haven't seen him in a couple years now. at
Oh,
least.
really?
Yeah.
He's back at it.
But yeah, what his
with the
advice
wind.
to me was
Don't be a newspaper boy.
no, his advice was get a bucket of beans, several buckets of beans, and bury them along the highway. Whatever your escape route's going to be from the major cities, bury a bucket of beans so only you know where it's at. Because beans are going to be currency after the government collapses.
I mean,
And so
it
then I
sounds
started-
like him.
I started
dude.
fucking with it. I was like, what kind of bean should I be burying?
Specific.
Like
Talking like
black
black
pinto, refried. He was just like, "Are you fucking with me?" I was just like, "Espresso."
Dude, I wish you had a picture of this man so we could find him.
I could
And
not
just
get
and
one.
just like try and do like DNA test or something. I don't know.
Listen, I
Steal some of his hair.
Yeah, yeah.
I,
Give it.
I was like, do I need to try to like pretend to be on a phone call, but really my camera's just open, and then I can like snap a picture of
Dude,
him? Or,
yeah,
'cause
something.
I really wanted to try to get a picture of him, but I just not have a good opportunity that was not going to piss him off.
I'll get some of those meta glasses. You can just do it. They don't even
Dude,
know.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Next time he comes in, buy those. And be like, hey, let me get your phone number and photo. Let's take a selfie real quick.
Yeah.
A lot of selfies real quick.
I don't think he would agree.
Probably not. Probably not at this point after everything he's been through. All right, let's move to a lighter topic.
Yeah, sorry.
That's still insane, though. If this happened a couple years ago, I can't believe you've never talked about this.
I don't know. It never came up.
So, speaking of secret undergrounds,
Don't. That's the worst segue ever.
okay, if there was an underground bartending rule, though, like what would it be? Is there one specifically for Murph and Marys that you guys have that's kind of just like maybe a bartending rule that maybe everybody would like understand?
Work meeting.
What?
Work meeting.
Work meeting.
That's the
Is that-
middle of the
we're
shift.
gonna go do a shot and then
Yes.
walk in.
Exactly that.
Kinda,
That's
yeah.
everybody's
Or
off work for 30
staff meeting.
seconds.
It's like,
Yeah.
all right, hey, I need to borrow you for a minute.
Yeah.
Sorry, give me
Just
one
real
second.
quick.
All right, shot in the back. Shot in the back.
Yeah.
All right, we're back.
Yeah.
We're back. All right. It's kind of like someone gets all too pissed off. I'm like, come here.
Yeah.
I need
Come
to
back. Work meeting. I
Yeah.
need to talk to you in my office, and you're in the cooler.
All right, get back.
I don't know what they said in there, but like they're in a way better mood now.
Right.
Totally better mood.
It's weird. The bottle of Rumpelmans is like half gone
yeah.
too. I don't know what happened.
See, our cooler isn't big enough to go in there, so
Yeah.
like it's always too much with kegs. So we just got to go back there.
Yeah.
Somewhere.
Oh man.
But yeah, that's pretty much it. Like we, every once in a while, if someone gets a little flustered, it's like, all right, I'm gonna borrow you for a minute.
Yeah.
Like, all right. You can hang on. Okay.
Have you ever had somebody that it's like no matter what you try to do, there's just like no helping them in the weeds? Like it's just like they're so in the zone that even if you try to like they won't even look up. They're just like so busy, and you're trying to like, you know, do something like that, like be like, hey, let's get out of this funk, you know, together.
Help them out.
And then they're just like, they just like ignore, and then they just keep like
Just stressing themselves out. Yeah, I've got an employee. I won't mention the name,
No,
but
yeah.
I've got an employee like that. It's just go.
Yeah.
It's like and no matter how much I try to like bring him down or hype him up, he's like just bad mood all night.
Yeah.
Like, I can't take this.
yeah.
I wouldn't say like bad mood, but that is me.
Yeah.
Like I'm so hyper focused when I'm like weeded.
Yeah.
That it's. I mean, it comes across like I'm in a really bad mood, but I'm just like. It's like, nope, I just don't have time to make myself smile right now.
Right,
And
See, I'm the opposite. When it gets crazy busy, I just get hyped up. I'm like, all right, let's go. You know, it reminds me of when I was younger working at the nightclub. It's like I had so much fun doing that. It just clicks right back in.
Yeah.
And I'm ready to go.
I recently worked with someone that was that kind of coworker.
Yeah.
Pissed me off so much. like a group
why
of
are you
15
so
would walk
happy?
in and be like, let's fucking go.
Yeah,
And I'm like, I wasn't mad that they walked in. I was mad that he was excited that they walked in.
You're like, dude, shut up.
I was like, shut the fuck up. Let's just get him served. Let's just get him served.
Do you like when you're in that like hype moment though? Do you have like other people behind the bar with you?
Yeah, I mean, if it ever gets that, I mean, very rarely are we isolated on singles when it gets super busy.
Okay.
It's mostly just weekends, but every once in a while we get, you know, somebody that didn't give us a heads up on a party of 80.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh fuck.
Yeah.
You know, but
Yeah.
and then you might have to. The attitude changes a little bit, and then I'm like, all right, fuck this, you know. But
Well, because I've noticed recently, I'm normally that way. That like nothing bothers me.
Yeah.
Like I could be in the weeds, like on fire, and literally be
blind at the
like,
buffet.
I'm having a great time.
Yeah.
But recently, I've had it where I'm the only one behind the bar, and then I get in the weeds. And I'm on fire, and I'm not having fun anymore.
Yeah, you got no bar back, no other bartender.
I have to
you
do
got
all my
nothing.
own dishes. Yeah, I have
gotta
to get my
stock
own.
everything.
Yeah, I have to get my own eyes. Everybody's yelling at me and only me.
That's where
Like,
my fun goes away. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And I will say, like, when I'm in those moments and I have that coworker that's just like, hey, man, let's like take a second, let's do a shot.
Yeah.
I'm the kind of person like, do you think that's appropriate right now? Like, are you fucking kidding me? Well, because like I just put myself in like the customer's shoes. Like if I was a customer and I was like fucking fifth in line and I saw the one bartender doing a shot with another customer or like another bartender or something, and I would just be like, no, I gotta wait longer.
Yeah, all right.
I mean, I get both sides, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's where I'm. That's why I'm just like so hyper focused. I'm like, I'll take a shot when this is done.
Do you ever put yourself like too much into the customer's shoes?
Yeah.
Like, and then I think that's what stresses me out the most sometimes.
Yep.
Is like I'm feeling too much for the customers.
100%. Well, you feel like you see all the eyes.
Yeah.
You know, you see all the eyes. You feel like you're food.
Yeah.
You know, it's just like, all right, just look the other way.
Yeah.
Just for a second. I got like 4 other people. I'm coming. I promise. But I'm coming to you. But
Yeah.
I
Well, I hate when
will
there's
be there.
like clearly a line, like, you know, people
Yeah.
have formed kind of a line, and then you see people like walking to different ends of the bar trying to catch you while you're making drinks and stuff.
Yeah.
And you're like, I see you and I'll get to you. It's going to take longer now that you've put yourself at the end of this line trying to cut ahead of everybody.
Yeah,
you know? It's like,
exactly.
I'll get to you. I'm busy. I'm trying here.
Or if you move to the register while I'm trying to ring something in for the other guy and you try to get ahead of everybody,
Yeah.
and it's like, all right, now you're even further back.
Yeah.
You know?
Well,
It's always just like, yeah, it's like, hey man, like I'll be with you in just a minute. And they're like, oh yeah, I just need and then you're just like, no, I will be with you.
Yeah, right. We're not
Hold
there yet.
on.
We're not
Yeah.
there yet.
I said good day, sir.
No, that always gets me. Or yeah, same thing. They'll try to like move to the front, and then they'll be like, "Oh, I finally got you," and it's like, "No, you didn't. No, you didn't."
Yeah.
Do you think those people are really selfish, or do you think they just think that we're really stupid?
I think that they think that they're smarter than everybody else.
I think it's a little bit of both, actually.
Yeah.
Oh man, it'll
depends.
calm down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that they think that they're like cheating the system, or it's like a life hack. It's like life hack, you can just cut in line. Like, no, you fucking can't.
And I'd be willing to bet a lot of money that none of those people have worked in this industry.
Oh,
before.
ever.
Yeah.
It's always the people that have worked in the industry are always going to be a little bit more respectful, wait their turn. You
Yeah.
know, like
Well,
for
they're
most
seeing the
part,
line,
like, you know.
but they're also seeing open spots at the bar, and they're like, "What are these idiots doing waiting in line?
Yeah.
There's a
Yeah.
spot right there.
Yeah.
You serve right away."
Well, and see, that's what always like gets me too, is that when I'm bartending and I'll see those people that are waiting there forever, and then I make eye contact with them, and I'll be like, 1 sec, I'll be like, you're next, whatever. And then yeah, that other person comes up to you, and then they're like being annoying, and you're like, fuck, well, okay, what do you want? Bush Light? All right, cool. And then you feel bad, and then you make that person wait even longer. And I think that's where like I sympathize like too much with the customers.
No, I feel you. You make the
Yeah.
eye contact, and you're like, damn, I'm in.
Yeah.
Like, I have to get you now because like if I try to not make eye contact. When
Yeah.
I'm in the weeds. It's like, all right, one
Yeah.
I feel that way at
compartmentalize
like
it.
the end of a shift too, like when me and you are switching or something,
Yeah.
and they know that I've been working for the past couple hours, so I'm trying to like, get my mid shifts in or do like closing stuff while he's taking orders, and then you're just trying to like
Oh yeah.
not take
yeah.
any more tables,
Yeah.
but people they're looking at you,
Oh,
they're looking
yeah.
at you hard, and you're just trying to get out from behind the bar.
You don't
so
look
that
like
they're-
you're doing anything.
Yeah, it's like, oh
You're just
God.
like trying to count money as fast
Yeah,
as
you're
you
trying to do all these things and they're just staring at you. Or he'll be at the other end of the bar and I'm doing money at the other end and they'll come down to me and just, I'm like,
Are
hello?
you gonna help me?
Yeah.
You see something you like?
Do you see what's going on here?
Especially with shift change though. Like I noticed that
Shift change is always so stressful.
because you're
I don't
doing
know what it is.
Yeah, you're doing everything you can to get out of there. Stock the bar, count your money, like make sure
Yeah.
the bartenders are ready to go, and then you like walk up to the well and there's like 40 tickets printing off, and you're like, ah, fuck. Well, I'm technically off the clock, but yeah, I'll just do these.
Yeah, I'll knock these out real quick. Luckily
an
here
hour
we don't
later.
have servers, so we don't have
Yeah.
that stressful ticket.
That's nice.
Thank God.
But
Yeah.
I've been there before though, so I know what you're talking
Yeah.
about for sure.
Do you? Well, speaking of like dumpster fire shifts, have you ever had like an unexpectedly like wholesome moment in the middle of like being in the weeds or in like the middle of a dumpster fire?
Yeah, I've actually seen people get engaged before in the middle of a dumpster fire.
No way.
Yeah, absolutely. They'll bring in a crowd, like, it's like, I thought this crowd sucks, right?
Yeah.
Like, this entire crowd sucks. And then all of a sudden, dude drops to his knee. I'm
Yeah.
like, all right, well, now I can't be mad at
Yeah, it
these people
changes the
anymore.
whole
It's
vibe.
like, I hated all of you. And now it's like, all right, you guys want a shot?
Yeah.
Like,
I was about to kick all you out, but
yeah.
now I'll buy you
yeah,
guys
now
around.
I understand. Now I understand. It's like, all right, yeah, you guys are out,
The
this-
guy's like, I was just trying to tie my shoe, but now I'm engaged. Fuck.
Well,
This whole bar is expecting something out of me.
yeah, she started crying, and I was just trying to double knot.
I don't know. Has anybody else had another wholesome moment?
I don't even know. It seems like every time I'm in the weeds, nothing fun happens. I'm just in the weeds.
I'm sure fun things are happening. You're just so weeded
Yeah,
that
I'm
like,
just,
you don't notice.
things
Yeah.
happen and I'm just,
I mean, that's like kind of like how like Halloween was. I mean, like the whole shift is a whole blur, just one giant blur. Mm-hmm. I'm like, I'm sure a lot of cool shit happened, and like a
I
lot of
just
people have
didn't
come
know
in
about
like later and been like, "Did you see my costume?" I'm like,
Loved it.
and I was just like, I'm sure I did.
Yeah.
And they're like, do you remember what I was? And I was like, no. He's like, you served me like 3 times that night. And I'm like, don't remember, dude. I'm sorry.
Dude, I feel like some of your customers that you come in, the lore behind this man is just amazing. I want you to know also.
Well,
But-
all right, so like I think it's because like I started as I work in just like a dirty dive bar,
All right.
and I started on just Monday nights, and when I was working those Monday nights, like I could like talk to people, I could really like socially engage with everyone, and then like I started like taking like Tuesday days, Sunday nights, like same kind of vibe.
Yeah.
And then I started working weekends, and people will start coming in on weekends expecting like the same camaraderie that they get from me on like a Thursday opening shift.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, I just can't give it to them anymore.
It's like, dude, I got like 5 other people. I'll be back, but
I was like, yeah, like when you're the only one in the bar, I can
Yeah.
treat you like you're the only one in the bar.
Right. I'll be
but
back.
when I got like 100 people in here, and
and see, that's where I start feeling like empathy towards people too. I'm like, I
Yeah.
talk to you all the time, but then you come in and I'm in the weeds, and I'm just, and I can't. So then I like find myself like looking down there and I'm giving them, one of these across the bar, making
Yeah.
sure they're okay. But it's like, I want to talk to you. It's not that I don't like them, or anything,
Yeah.
but It's like, ah.
I was worried that they're gonna be like, he's in such a bad mood.
Yeah.
He's like, no,
Shitty
I'm
today.
not in a bad mood. I don't suddenly hate you now. It's just, you know.
Dude, or you give the thumbs up and you're like, I'll be with you in 5 minutes, and then you're like, it's gonna be 30.
Yeah.
I've only made it this far.
Yeah, just 5 minutes, 2 minutes, I'll be right with you, and you're like, I got like 30 orders in front of you.
Well, and sometimes people get like, ugh, about it. You know, they start getting all pissy about it, and I'm like, Okay, first of all, you're one of my regulars at the bar. We're not 10-year-long best friends here. Come on.
I remember one time someone told me that it was just like, you've turned into a dick since you started bartending on the weekends. I was like, all right.
You would too.
Yeah, you would too. Anybody would.
Dude, come back on a Monday night. I promise. Like we can bro down a little bit.
Yeah, we'll watch Monday Night Football. We're good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you expect the same like interaction on a Saturday night. Like, dude, I'm not going to talk about Halo for 3 hours with you on a Saturday night.
Do you feel that you like but like serve your regulars less or more when you're super busy?
Less.
Less, yeah.
Yeah,
And
less.
then do they get mad like because they're regulars?
Most of them know. Most of them understand because then it kind of becomes like a coworker. It's like I'm getting to you last.
Right.
It's like the coworkers I understand and be like, hey, you got to serve all your customers. Like, then regulars kind of become coworker-ish.
Yeah. They're like the coworker that sits at the bar and drinks all day.
Exactly. So they get it. They're like, yeah, go ahead and help everybody else. And then, it's only the cheap ones that get upset. It's like, oh, I'm waiting for my Diet Pepsi refill.
Yeah.
It's like, well, here, go.
But I was bringing that up because my girlfriend comes and sits at the bar with me, and I'll have like a group of people walk in, and then I'll completely forget about her. And I'll be like, not that she's there or anything. I'll forget to like get her another drink, and she'll be like, I've been waiting. She's so sweet about it. Like, I've been waiting for like 20 minutes.
Sorry, Mike's taking pictures of me, and I wanted to pose.
Okay. Put the pictures in the reel here, in the video here.
My dad's gonna be so proud of that one.
Oh, I'm sure. What about your? Never mind.
She's dead. Sorry, I just had a birthday. Someone got me
too.
this shirt.
Us too.
Hey, Dead Mom Club.
Actually, yeah, I guess.
As the first club I've ever not wanted to be in.
Yeah, it's not a fun one. I mean, it has its moments.
Usually I'm really like,
Mother's Day
I
is
want to be
pretty
in the
fun.
club.
What are you doing for Mother's Day? Nothing.
Working.
Drinking.
Yeah.
Did you get her anything? Not this year.
Well, now I feel guilty that my mom's still alive.
Don't feel guilty.
No, I'm just kidding. But no, I realized that before where I'll like not take care of the people that I know first or at all. Then
it's just instinct. It's like, oh, you're fine. All right.
But it does frustrate me though when you have those regulars that like, the cheaper ones usually that like start getting mad when you're in the weeds and you're not serving them as much as you normally would. And it's just like, dude, I don't think you understand fully.
Well, usually
what's
with those,
going on.
it's just like, just give me a fucking reason to kick you out. I've been looking for a reason.
Well,
But then I think that's what gets to me is that they'll be like, I've been waiting, and then it makes me feel bad that like I'm not treating my regulars like I should, But then it's not the case. It's just like,
No, they don't get special service just because they're
just the last ones I get to because I know them more.
right.
And so it's
they'll
like
be more understanding.
I would say,
Right.
some of the regulars that like let's say they only drink like Busch Lights all night. It is kind of nice that like when I can see them like if they have their can up to the front or if I see the angle that they clearly just took their last sip.
Yeah.
Like then I can just like as I'm serving someone else, just grab that extra can and then just drop it off to them on my way to serve someone else because I know that's all they're gonna ask for.
100%.
Yeah.
That tilt is always, it's like,
Yeah.
all right,
It's like,
Yeah.
go ahead and grab
So
it.
dramatic.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, make it dramatic though, because then I know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like if you yeah.
Honestly, that's like
I can hear the can. Yeah.
one of the most polite ways to ask for another drink is to just like take your last sip.
and just set it down. And that's it. Yeah. Instead of like
Yeah.
like
I hated that. Don't do that again.
I know. I hate that too. It triggered me and I did it. Yeah. Or I had this lady like reaching over the bar like, hey, and I was like, oh my.
I can't
dude.
believe you still served her.
Oh,
after
dude,
all that.
the only reason I did is because she was with my buddy, and he
that's right,
needed
that's right,
it. He
that's
needed it. Just put it that way. Speaking of shitty customers,
Good wingman.
yeah, exactly. I was trying to help him out. You know. So do you have anything or like something that customers do that they think is helping, but it just makes your job like 100 times worse?
Putting trash in pint glasses.
Yeah.
It's like, oh yeah, thanks for busting your table, but I now have to take all that shit
Yeah.
out and clean this glass twice as hard.
And especially
Yeah.
when it's like packed full
Yeah.
too.
Like I appreciate people
yeah.
busting their tables, but normally you can tell if someone's in the industry. It's like
Right.
they like layer it correctly, and they
Yeah.
put all, it's nice. It's like,
Yeah,
oh,
all the
appreciate-
silverware is on top with the napkins on top of that.
Appreciate you, man. But then
Yeah.
just shoving like a ripped up coaster.
Yeah.
And then, you know,
Dude, I was so triggered
Yeah,
when I saw
yeah,
those on the
yeah,
table here.
yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I hate coasters so much. I use them. I have to use them, but they fucking drive me
I
crazy.
do not like coasters.
No.
Especially when
I'd
they're
rather just wipe
wet.
down the bar after someone gets up.
Even you ripping it, I was like,
Oh, sure. Yeah. I knew that was going to get something. That's why I did it.
well, since you did it, this is one that I don't like.
oh yeah, the
yeah.
crumpled can. See, I already don't want it to fall over.
Right?
Yeah, the crumpled can or the
It's like that's their way of being like, I need another one. It's like, well, now I can't recycle it.
Yeah.
Thanks, dude.
or when they order like a glass of water and then they're like, well, instead of just like making them fill up this one, I'll just leave this one at the table and go get another glass of water. And then you just they end
like-
up having 4 glasses of water at the table,
All untouched.
all untouched. Yeah.
Same with mule glasses. It's
Yeah.
like, all right, I've only got so many of these.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, now you got 6 of them. I need you to bring those. Just use the same one.
At least
You're
bring
getting
them back.
You're
Yeah.
getting a cherry mule every time. Just let me put some more ice in there, and we'll make another one.
Do you guys hold on to
Oh.
IDs for those?
Not anymore. I've never have here. I have at other places, but they're not 100% copper anymore.
Are you
So,
asking that because of the chair company?
No.
There's a part in that where he steals the Moscow Mule Company, has to give the guy his ID. Anyway, sorry, totally off topic.
It's all good.
I didn't know that was a thing though.
Well, there's one time I went to, I think it was like the old stuffed olive, and like I remember like I ordered like a mule, had to give my ID for the copper cup, totally forgot, left the copper cup at the bar, left. And then the next day I came back and I was just like, hey, I think I left my ID here, and they're like, where's the cup? I'm like, I left it at the bar, and they're like, nope, we're missing the cup. It's $25 if you want to get your ID back. I'm like, I guess I'll just go get a new ID then. I'm not paying for the fucking cup.
Right. Like I mean, ID's got to be cheaper than $25.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
It was
for sure.
$3, and I was able to get it that day.
Yeah.
Nowadays, I would say like $25 is worth not getting a new ID for it, because like you can't just walk into the DOT anymore.
Oh, yeah.
You got to make an appointment.
Yeah, that's like a 3-hour trip.
Yeah,
Dude.
you got to make like a whole day out of it. 'Cause
What?
I mean, like at least in Des Moines, I mean, like
Do you guys have an international red flag drink order?
Red flags for me are going to be like the ones that like when people are like fresh 21. It's like, all right, you know, your vodka cranberries are just out of the gate. Show me your ID.
Yeah.
Like Jolly Rancher, show me your ID.
Yeah.
You know, just shit like that. Like all the stuff that, or you know, a Mai Tai, show me your ID.
Tequila Sunrise.
Yeah, just
oh, my
look like
God, it's
you-
a wild order nowadays.
I know, but like people look up most common drinks, you know, and
Yeah.
then so it's like I know those. I've been in this industry forever. It's like those are the ones that are, all right, I just learned how to drink. So it's like, all right, you're either underage or just 21.
Yeah.
So like shit like that.
Let me
So,
get a double Long Island
Yeah.
short, no ice.
Okay.
No ice.
That just made me think. Do you think that like drink nicknames are like dying?
No,
You don't think so?
no.
Because I feel like I've noticed it more with like the like 21, 22 year olds that are coming in, you know, they're not ordering like a vodka Collins or like a
vodka
Cuba
Collins?
Libre. I had one dude order a Cuba Libre and I was like, a rum and Coke with lime, bro. You can't just say that.
Right,
Like,
right, exactly. I don't think anyone's ever actually ordered a Cuba Libre.
Yeah, that's what I'm
from-
saying.
I've never even heard of it.
Well, and same thing with like a Rose Kennedy or Kennedy Rose.
Whatever the fuck it is.
I think
yeah.
it's a Rose Kennedy. But like that's the same thing as like I hear Tequila Sunrise and that's about the only one I hear anymore.
Yeah.
Or what's a vodka OJ?
Screwdriver.
Or Cape Codder is the vodka cranberry.
Yeah, see, I've never heard of that either.
Cape Codder, yeah.
Because a Kennedy Rose is like a version of the Cape Codder, yeah. But no, I just feel like that's a dying thing, like a dying trend.
I hope it is.
I hope so too, because it's fucking annoying.
I like when people order with the ingredients in the name. Now I know how to make it.
Well, the reason I think it's a dying thing though is because like you used to not have all the infusions and the like different mixers that we're mixing into drinks nowadays. Like I work at a bomb bar, so like all of our drinks are vodka and mixer and Red Bull.
Yep.
And so it's like they taste like things that haven't been made for probably the last 40 years, you know? So it's like
It's new.
it's new. So it's like, yeah, people are ordering our ridiculously named bombs, but they're not gonna like go to some other bar and be like, can I get a Tony Hawk bomb, you know? And be like,
Nope.
I did have someone come in recently and they're
And
like,
that is what?
can I get a Captain America? I'm like, the signature cocktail from Uptown?
yeah, exactly, yeah.
You know you're not at Uptown, right?
Yeah, I feel like that's something that would happen from like bars where there was the only bar in the town, and then they would be like, "Yeah, this is what we're calling this," and that's what everybody would call it, and then that's like how it spread. But now there's 6 bars in a block, and then
So does Newton have like a local thing that like all the bars kind of do around here that's like kind of very regional? Like I found out recently that like Sioux City area has they call it a Brooklyn hooker,
I've heard of it.
but it's just a Jameson with a pickleback.
Yeah, it's there's something called a heat wave that downtown or down the road, poor bastards that I talked to you guys about just a little bit.
Yeah.
They invented it, and then we get people that come in here asking for it. It's got the mango habanero Old Smoky in it.
I've had that.
So we don't carry that. So I try to make like a ghetto version of it.
Yeah.
I'll add like Tabasco in it.
See,
just
but
to
where
give
we
it the
screwed up
heat.
is we had
Yeah.
that one time. It was a mix-up in a liquor order, and so we had it for like a month. And so then everybody after that was like, well, you guys had it. And I'm like, yeah, well...
So like on the weekends,
Not
like
really.
I'll get it ordered, and I'll be like, I can make a version of it, but it's not quite the same of what you're getting over there. But so that was one that kind of became popular. Other than that, not really.
have you made any of
mini
your...
beers are still super popular here in town.
Yeah.
Like I don't know if that's everywhere, but like they still get ordered way too much. I'm not a fan.
Wait,
But,
what are they? What are they?
Mini
Mini
beers?
beers?
Oh, mini beers.
Like
Yeah.
it's not like a local thing, but it's just like they get ordered a lot.
But see,
So,
that makes sense because that's like the name of it is like what it is.
Right.
So it's like you could I feel like you could order that pretty much anywhere because it's 2 ingredients.
I think a vodka Tito's would probably be the most common order.
Yeah. Yeah, vodka Tito's. Dude, I have people walk up to the bar so confidently and order that, and then I'm just like, really? That's what you want? Let me see your ID.
Yeah, vodka Tito's.
One of these days, I'm just gonna be like, yep, here you go, Tito's and well vodka.
Tito's and Hawkeye.
Over ice?
Let's go.
Tito's and Hawkeye. Yeah. Have you guys ever tried to like make your own drink and like make a name for it to like make it popular?
I mean, I've actually got a couple on the drink menu.
Oh,
up there.
yeah?
Yeah. Variations of stuff that I've learned from other managers that I've had. Just to kind of make it local. Like, the high school here is called, their mascot's the Cardinals, so I made the Cardinal cocktail.
Oh, all right.
I had one of my bartenders come up with the recipe. Like, we tried a couple different things and just decided on something. And then the other one's Newton Bicycle, which is similar to the Jamaican Bicycle, if you guys know what that drink is.
Okay.
So,
No idea.
No idea.
it's fruity and melony, and it's a chick drink.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I can picture what it tastes like, but
it's a woo girl drink.
All I make
Yeah,
is
yeah.
woo girl drinks.
Yeah.
That's literally all I do. We
Yep.
work at a bomb
That's our
bar.
specialty.
Yep, yep.
Everything is sweet and fruity.
That's where I
and-
got my start. Nightclub. It's
Yeah.
like bombs all day.
Yeah.
Yep.
That is how every cocktail ever invented was made, though. It started at a bar and then went
What?
everything you've ever heard of in your life started at some bar.
Right, but like I feel like there's certain cocktails that have names that will outlast basically like the drink itself. Like an old fashioned, I feel like will always be called an old fashioned no matter
Right.
what. Like I don't think, I mean maybe in 20 years, yeah, somebody will come up and be like, oh, I invented this, whatever.
I came up with a drink a few nights ago that
Yeah.
I thought I was a fucking genius for. because someone was just like, I don't know, surprise me. And I was like, all right, it's super dead in here. Like, I can have some fun with this. I took some pineapple vodka and then some lime and some ginger beer. And I like gave it to him like, this is fucking incredible. And I tried it and I'm like, yeah, this is amazing. I got to come up with a name for this. And then I was like, this is literally a pineapple mule.
Yeah.
It's just a pineapple mule.
Yeah, literally. But you could call it something else. You could call it
I could call it something else, but there was like a solid like maybe 10 minutes where I was just sucking my own dick, and I was just like, this is the best fucking thing that I've ever come up with. It's just so original.
It's the same thing we made, you basically told me the ingredients to make that martini bomb.
Oh,
and
yeah,
it was just a mini martini, basically.
Yeah.
Okay, I was just looking at this list, but I was thinking also of something that customers think that they're doing that helps, but is actually making my job harder, is when something gets spilled and then they ask for my rag.
Yeah.
And then it's like, we just have a very limited amount of rags. Always, so I'm like, I'll be in the weeds and I'll be like, fuck it, whatever, and then give them my rag, and then you never see that rag again. And then it's like, and then you end up like wiping everything on your pants.
But you guys are that limited.
It's well, I mean, I'll usually be so far in the weeds that like where I have to go to get the rags, I'll be like, I gotta walk away from the bar and do the whole thing, and
okay,
like
that makes sense.
So yeah, it'll usually take me a little bit before I can like get another rag, and I can't use that same rag because whatever they did with it,
Wipe their ass.
Wiping their ass.
Got to talk to your owner about budget.
Yeah, I think that's what they're doing is budgeting.
Finally, just convinced our bar owners to get us an extra bag of towels.
Yeah,
for every 2 weeks. Because it was
just one bag.
Yeah, I'm like just please, just order more towels. And they're just like, just use less towels. I'm like, that's not how it works.
It's not impossible. It's not hard. It's not possible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, as soon as someone spills something and you use that rag to clean it up, like you can't use that to clean anything else.
Right.
Like,
or even if you use it to like wipe off the bar, and then like you leave it there, because like I don't know, all of my bombs and stuff I make are like blue and green and red and stuff, so it immediately dyes the towel, and then
stained.
Yeah. Do you ever have like customers that walk in that like they just seem like NPCs, like non-playable characters, like they're just like,
oh, they're just staring around.
They just like walk in super like, I don't know what I'm doing or if I'm like where I'm even at, but they're like, they don't seem like human.
It's all the time, and it's always older generation.
Yeah.
In my experience at least, they'll walk in and they'll look at this place like they've never been inside of a bar before.
Yeah.
And just looking around and don't know what to do with their hands or where to sit. We've got a sign right there that says, "Please seat yourselves. Go order at the bar." Instructions, you've already got them. And then they'll just be looking around and be like, I don't know what to do. Like, you guys serve beer here? Yeah, we do. We got 32 lines, and then we got a bunch of domestics in the cooler. And
you guys open?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we sure are. We sure are.
Yeah, that's why all the lights and music's on.
Yeah.
That's why there's people here.
TV's on, I'm behind the bar.
Yeah.
You're not dreaming.
Or just like, it's like, where's all the people? I'm like, you literally watched me unlock the door.
Right, exactly.
I've been open for 10 seconds, dude.
Yeah.
The NPC moment I always have is people will walk in and it'll be like 6:30.
Oh.
They'll see nobody's in there, and then they'll be like, and just turn and walk out and not say a word. And I'll even be like, hey, what's going on? And they like don't even look at me. Like, and yeah, I'll just be like, is that person? Was that a robot?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, they just look around like they don't know what to do with themselves. It's like,
is that an alien that is like confused, like first day on Earth?
Like you walked in the front door, like you knew you were trying to come here, like you made an intentional
and then they
move.
stop and freeze.
Yeah, it's like, oh.
They're like, wait a minute, what's going on here?
I had a moment. It was like the Sunday after Halloween, super slow because like the city was all partied out after that weekend, and then like I remember like I super dead, like no one was in there for like 2 hours. I was just by myself, and I'm just like, I gotta go piss. So like I'm in the bathroom, and then that's of course when someone comes in.
Everybody walks in,
and then like I just hear like this group of 3 being like, "Oh my god, no one's here. Even there's not even a bartender here." And I'm just like in the bathroom, just like, God fucking damn it.
like trying to hurry up.
Yeah.
I'm coming out.
It's like, when you're peeing and then you can just pee harder.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, trying to do that. It looks like Austin Powers 3 when he's like at the fountain. It's like, yeah, I come out and just like, hey guys, how's it going? They're like, we're not staying. And I'm like,
Okay.
cool.
Sick. Awesome. Have a great day.
And then still had like the audacity to talk about where they were gonna go right in front of me. And then be like, can we have waters? And I'm like, no.
Did you actually turn him down?
Yeah, fuck them.
Can we have waters but leave?
I was like,
after?
yeah, like if you're gonna buy something from me, sure, you can have a water. But otherwise, no.
You didn't even tell him to go to the water jug?
I didn't have a water jug out this night. That's only on the weekends. That's
Dude,
a weekend thing.
I need a fucking water jug. You guys have one too.
It's the best feeling, right?
No,
Thank
and
you,
see, we
sir.
don't fill this up except for on the weekends, but we've got somebody in the kitchen that will, and I've known him for like 7 years. We've good friends. He will tip that water jug and get like
shit,
this
thank you.
much water
Oh, yeah.
out of like just, lukewarm water rather than ask me for a water. He just, it's like
That's actually really
unacceptable. And I'm like, Seamus, come on, dude.
I will get you a one water, dude.
He'll chase
Like-
his shot with like this much warm water. And I'm like, dude, come on.
Okay, so let's get into our douche of the week. We heard that you had
I've got one.
a pretty good
heard you
douche
were
of the
eager.
week.
You
Yeah,
eager.
eager to
Got
tell
one.
it. Let's hear it.
So, me and another gal were working behind the bar. It was a Friday night. It wasn't even that late. It was probably like 9 o'clock. I was at we sometimes like split up the bar. You get this end, I'll get this end, whatever. I was at the far end. She was kind of over here, where you can get behind the bar, whatnot. We had this guy come up. He ordered a shot of Fireball and a Busch Light. Somehow, some way,
I hope whoever's listening to this right now is just like, I ordered a Fireball.
he'll know it's him too. But she lost his card. He wanted to start a tab. She lost his card. I understand that is like extremely inconvenient. That is like the most inconvenient thing that you could do with somebody's card when you have it or whatever. He flipped out. I saw him outside talking to our bar owner, and he was slamming his hands down. Connor came in, got him a gift card, told him that we're sorry, we understand that this is inconvenient. I mean, and I'm talking, we dug through the trash right in front of him. I looked under everything to see if it maybe got kicked under somewhere. I mean, me and some of the kitchen staff were literally digging in the trash right in front of him. Obviously, that wasn't good enough for him. He came inside. All of our trash back by the bathrooms back there is where all the trash goes. He went back there and dumped out, tore open 4 bags of trash. And obviously, we have kitchen, too, so it's like food
Gross.
trash. Yeah. Dumped it out all over the floors, trying to think that, he thought that we threw his card away on purpose. Dumped all the trash out and then started picking trash up and throwing it at the bathroom doors, and then shoved one of our kitchen staff and then went outside and said that our
Jesus.
dirty kitchen staff, whatever.
What the
So
fuck?
he's not allowed here anymore.
Yeah, good.
But
Hey,
this
you
is a
assaulted someone.
grown man. I mean, grown man. And
Okay.
it wasn't on purpose, obviously. Obviously, nobody's, as a bartender,
He didn't shove someone on purpose?
well, you're not, no, lose the card. I'm thinking that was on purpose. But, I get that going into a bar, starting a tab, that's probably the most inconvenient thing that could happen with your card. But it was an accident,
Yeah.
It's not something that happens all the time, and we offered to look for it. He wouldn't even look in his wallet, though, to see if, she handed it back to him.
Of course.
So he might have it. But douche. I mean, and
Yeah.
dirty.
Yeah.
Gross. Who
Dirty
does that?
douche of the week.
Yeah, dirty.
So he never found his card
No.
while he was here and just refused to look for it.
Refused to look in his wallet, and then, yeah.
Dude,
And honestly, after that, I don't think anybody really looked super hard for
I
his
really hope he
card
got home and then he was
after-
just like, oh, it was.
I almost
in my pocket
guarantee
the
he
whole
did,
time. The whole time.
because we
Yeah.
looked everywhere that there's not a whole lot of spots for it to be. We
Right.
looked in the front, where people, when they leave their cards, where they go, nothing. So
do you guys keep people's cards?
Yeah.
Oh, you do? Okay.
it goes
We-
by
we don't
last name, but
pre-auth.
Right. Gotcha. Which is a good thing, honestly. It saves your guys' ass. But yeah, that's always what I'm concerned about is I'll have people be like, I don't know if there's anything on this, and give me a card and it goes through for the $4 for the beer, and then I'm like, fuck, is this gonna go through if they ordered 10 more beers? You know, like
Damn
Yeah.
Venmo chime cards or
Yeah,
whatever
well-
that people turn on and off.
Yeah.
It's like, yep. Some people just leave those because they know that they're like, I'm going to turn this off and it
Right.
won't go through.
Right.
And then they'll get
Yeah.
a new one.
yeah, yeah, it's insane.
There's got to be a way to like prevent that, or at least
Yeah.
like we used to have this like we used to have an older we had like Harbor Touch before we got Toast, and yeah, like if someone's card didn't go through, it would still keep the card information so you could like just try to run it again, like
Just whenever.
or no, it would still like let you close out for the day with open tabs. You just had to
Okay.
like transfer it to a different number.
Gotcha. Okay.
So we had just had like a manager tab that, or like manager login that we just like put all of our open tabs on at the end of the night for like people's cards that didn't go through.
Okay.
But this is like Arbitouch wouldn't like save the credit card information, but we would hold on to cards.
Okay.
So we would at least like just try to run it again the next day or something.
Wait until they got money and they got
Yeah.
the funds
Yeah.
in there.
Until
Like,
they
all right, I'm
forget
going to do
about
this
it and
every
turn it
day
back
until.
on.
But yeah, now with Toast, it's like as soon as someone's card declines, Toast is just like, oh, I guess we'll just forget that number.
Yeah, yeah, Toast is pretty cool about that. Or wait, you mean?
No, I'm saying that's a problem with Toast.
Oh, that it just forgets the number. Oh, I haven't had that yet. I guess where like if
when
we-
someone's card declines and then.
I haven't-
But then, like, if let's say they're still in there and they're like, "Oh, I got to transfer money." All right, try it now. It's like, well, I need the card again because it didn't save it from.
oh mine does. I don't know. Yeah.
Okay. Maybe
So
it's just a setting on
ours,
ours.
so we use Square. Ours stores it, but as the bartender or manager, you can only see the last four. But
yeah.
it stores people's information because
So the system can still use
The system
it.
can still use it.
Yeah.
Like if you need to, normally we figure out a system for that.
Right.
If small town, we can figure out where you live, where show up and just start beating the shit. No, I'm just kidding. No, but
This is for that 6 PBRs you
yeah.
didn't pay me for.
Yeah, all right, asshole. But yeah, no, I just think that's kind of cool, like that some of the systems can store the cards because
Yeah.
if we wanted to, we could kind of make it like a membership thing with
yeah.
Square, and then it would just charge people monthly.
Oh no shit.
Yeah, so
that's kind of cool.
It's an upcharge in the Square system to do that, but like you can also send out like push notifications and like people be members and stuff like that. But,
Giving the put it on my tab a whole new meaning.
yeah, 100%. Really, but like then at the end of the month, if the card doesn't go through, it's like all right, then I'm gonna show up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Only $300, dude,
Yeah, yeah.
for your month.
Yep. You're gonna buy my beer order this month or this week.
Yeah. I had a douche of the week that's kind of similar to that. So we have a punching machine, also similar,
yeah.
but
You notice ours is broken.
I did. I saw that. I was like, that's badass.
Our new one's broken.
Oh, it's new. Oh
had
no.
multiple.
Someone punched it so hard it broke.
Wait, you guys have a story about how it broke?
Should we save that for Patreon?
Yes.
It's not super explicit,
It's-
but it's funny as shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's just a dude that he frequents in here. He bar-backed for a little bit, and we paid him in just gift cards to come back and drink here because he was here all the
Nice.
time.
Yep.
But the punching bag machine used to be in this corner, and so he started clear over here, ran, and then put his head into it, and then hit the window
course.
behind it, and yeah. But
Well,
we
do you,
love
do you
him
know what
still.
number he got? What was his record?
I have no idea. I've got the video somewhere, but it cuts out
It's
before
about
it stops.
640.
Damn.
Yeah.
But
Like 640 is impressive for a
I
headbutt.
mean, it.
That's a
proceeded
big head.
proceeded to sleep in his car that night.
Yeah,
so-
I'm sure.
Throw up on the ground.
Well, a number we could hit with headbutts.
Dude,
You
we
could
should
send us that video, Bailey. That'd be funny as shit.
yeah,
I can, yep.
Yeah, definitely send us that video, and then we should all try to do it with our heads too.
Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
No,
He
but
was
that's actually funny you
cooking.
brought that up because that was part of my douche of the week. They were playing the punching game, using their heads, and they're like,
Wait, really?
Yeah, one time, like when you hear the thing, like when people are punching it normally, like you hear it. But I heard this dude hit it with his head, and it stopped everything in the bar. Like it sounded like just very loud. And I
He hit it
looked
that hard with his
and I
head?
looked over and I was like, oh, what an idiot. And then yeah, he hit it really fucking hard with his head. Like he looked like he could have been concussed after. Like, but
God damn.
he did it himself, so whatever. And so I didn't think
Cam
any,
Scattaboo over here. Like,
yeah, dude. Yeah, for real. So I just remember looking at him and being like, what the fuck ever. And then probably not even 2 minutes later, like one of the dudes that was also headbutting the thing like walks up and he's like, hey man, we put $10 into that machine and it's not giving us any like hits. And I was like, well, first of all, I saw you guys hitting it with your head, so I know it just worked. And second of all, like, there's a button on top. I know you guys know how to use it, because that's usually the problem, is that the button's too high, so people don't see it. So they'll put in $1 and then be like, well, it's not working. So they'll put in like $5 more, and then it's not working. And I'm like, no, now you have 6 hits, and you just have to turn it on and hit the button. And the dude was like, we tried hitting the button. I just need my $10 back. And I was like, nope. Dude, I know what you're doing. I'm not giving you $10 out of my drawer. There's a button on top. I know it works. I watched you guys use it.
Yep.
And so I was just like, that was kind of my douche of the week. But on a side note, it makes me wonder if that was happening because we had somebody, the way our bar is set up is that we have like a back door that's kind of by the bathrooms.
Yeah.
And it says employees only on it, but it doesn't have a lock on it. And so somebody walked in and got into our beer and liquor storage, and I like walked back there during the middle of the night and realized that there was a case on the ground, like fully busted open, like a case of Miller High Life, like busted on the ground. And I was like, that's weird. Maybe like somebody from upstairs like came to grab it, dropped it, didn't say anything, which wouldn't normally happen.
Right.
But I didn't really think anything of it. But then at the end of the night, the bouncer came back and he was like, did you do this? And I was like, no. Did you? And he was like, no. And I don't know who would have done
Like
it.
that guy from Superbad.
Fuck my life.
No, and actually somebody could really get hurt off of this. Yeah, and so we found out that somebody basically snuck back there, tried to steal 2 cases of Miller High Life, and there's all these liquor bottles. Like, they could have stolen so much shit.
Get some Casamigos. Or
Yeah,
something like
literally
that, like,
anything else.
Budweiser.
And then they broke a case and stole the other case, and then like fled out the back door basically. And it's like shielded enough from us that like I heard it, but I didn't think anything of it because I thought it was like the punching bag machine was going on or something, you know?
Right.
And so yeah, basically the dudes were hitting their head trying to scam us of money, which makes me think that they might have been a part of the whole like heist to steal a 12-pack of Miller High Life. But yeah, so we got locks on those doors
You got
now.
problems with High Life drinkers.
Dude, no shit, man. I don't know what it is, dude.
Fucking love High Life.
So yeah,
dude.
I kind of
it does look bad.
have a double douche of the week.
Champagne, baby.
Yeah, champagne and beers.
Man, they need to have higher ambitions.
Brian, do you have a douche of the week?
It also
have to be a person.
It doesn't. It can be like a pet peeve or something just annoying that happens.
I say like lately, I haven't really had many issues.
Do you have a douche of the week from years past?
Oh, I got sure
From Christmas past,
Sure.
present, and future?
Yeah, absolutely. I don't know. I just go with the pet peeve. Get people that come in with trying to pay drinks with like quarters. Or
Oh.
like, all right, I'm doing this. It's like, all right, man, maybe you should just go to the gas station, get yourself a couple 40s.
Where are you
go
accumulating
home.
these quarters
Yeah,
from?
like what are you doing here?
You hanging
And
out
all
with
of our
pigeons?
drinks are even numbers too. You'll
Yeah.
never it's never like 4.12 or something. It's always $5, $7,
Same.
whatever. So when you're
Actually-
paying with quarters,
Yeah.
we don't use change like that. So
Yeah.
it's
Actually, that's a great reminder, Bailey. Or when we do credit cards, again, it's even like it's a $15, $16, whatever. And then somebody will get out their tip calculator and tip me $4.27 because that's the correct amount. It's like, all right,
and I'm just taking $4.
I'm like, just
Yeah.
give me 4. Like,
Yeah.
I don't need that 27 cents. Like,
Yeah.
like I get it when people are like rounding up to the nearest dollar. I understand why people do that.
Mm-hmm.
But when it's already an even amount, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing here?
I do that with tipping in general. Like if it comes out to like even $8.75 or something like that, I'll just give them $10.
Yeah,
you
it's
know
like
what I mean?
just
Like,
flat amount.
yeah,
flat
it's just
amount.
easier
Like,
that way, and
you
you're
know.
tipping a little bit more than whatever the percentage you calculated is in your head, and like.
Yeah, like I appreciate the tip either way, right?
Right,
You
of
know,
course.
of course. But yeah, it's just like, all right, why take the time to figure out 36 cents?
Yeah.
It's like just
I was anytime I see someone bust out their calculator, I'm just like, you cheap fuck. Just-
exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
Or, well, because we have it on our receipts too, that it's like 15, 20, and 25 or whatever, and it gives you the exact like what to
yeah,
tip
yeah.
plus your
shows
total.
you on there. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so, but I still think that's annoying too, because we do the same thing. We have very even numbers for everything. So everything's like $5, $6, $7, whatever. And then, yeah, they'll tip you like, $4.27 or something on an $8 tab.
Thanks.
Yeah, sick, dude.
Like we don't even have pennies, nickels, dimes.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah, we don't either.
I'm just not gonna take that.
The change
Like-
that we have in the drawer is change that has been found on the ground and just like left.
Basically,
Yeah.
yeah. Same.
Yeah.
Same.
But different, but still same.
My douche of the week is it was from Saturday night. Someone threw up at the bar, like in a booth, worst spot to throw up. And it was the bartender I was working with. That she was just like, "Is that fucking puke?" And I was just like, I was looking at it, and there was
She
a lot
knew.
of, there
She
was a lot
knew.
of chunks,
Oh, yeah.
but I was just like, "Nah, that doesn't look like puke." Because that's like.
You figure out what they ate.
That's too, yeah, it was
Yeah.
Clearly up down pizza.
Okay,
Yeah,
gotcha.
you could see the bits of crust that were not chewed up
Oh
enough.
God.
Sorry, that was very graphic, but yeah, like I go over with the broom because I think someone just like spilled something solid, and then as I get closer, I like smelled it. And I was like, "God, this is clearly puke." But there was this girl that came up, and she's like, "Hey, I'm so sorry." And I'm like, "Why?
It was me."
Did you do this?" And she was like, "No,
She's
no,
like-
I didn't do it." And then I'm like, "Then why are you sorry?" She's like, "I just feel bad that you have to clean it up." And I was like, "Yep, I have to clean it up." She's like, let me do it." And I was like, "No, because I know you're fucked up and you're just gonna do a bad job, and I'm gonna have to redo it anyways. So just let me do it." And she's like, "Please, just let me do it. Like I feel so bad." And I'm like, "You don't need to feel bad." She's like, "Just let me do it." And then like at this point, she's now standing in it, trotting around in it, like making it worse.
Oh.
And I was just, and she's like, I don't want you to be mad. Like you're having a rough night already. And I'm just like, I'm about to have a rough night.
Yeah.
Like I'm actually starting to get mad now. Get the fuck out of the way. Let me clean this myself.
Dude, I have almost the exact same scenario happen to me, except it wasn't in a booth. Somebody puked into a sink in the women's bathroom. I had.
What is it about sinks and urinals that people are just like, I'd rather puke into
Dude,
that than the
fucking-
thing that's meant for solid waste.
No, but I had two people come up to me separately, and very secretly, might I add. But like, they came up to me separately, and they were like, come over here, and they were like, "I just want you to know, it wasn't us. It wasn't us. Like we were both in there, but like it wasn't us. Like there was somebody else in before us. But there's puke in your sink." And I was like, "I'm sorry, what? I can't hear anything you're saying." And I was like, "Well, there's a plunger in there, I think, but I don't remember what you were asking for." And then so I kind of just was like, I mean,
There's puke in your sink.
the thing is, it's like, it was one of those things where I was like, dude, everybody that was in the bar was service industry. And so I was like, you guys know what you're doing to me, you know, like, I don't worry, like I'll handle it, but I'm just going to ignore you for the next hour. And so then finally the other person comes up to me again, like, "Come on, man." And I was like, "Oh, great. What now? Like, did somebody puke in the fucking other sink?" Yeah, literally. And then they're like, "Hey, like, I'm just gonna clean it up. Like, what do you have that I can do?" I was like, "I haven't even looked at it yet." So I walked back there with her.
Scoop it out with your bare hands and then
dude,
wash them.
Dude, I mean, sink was full. And so I run upstairs, grab the plunger, and I'm like, I give it to her, and she, oh my God, dude, it was like a scene out of a movie, I swear to God. She slams it into the sink. Whoa, everywhere, dude. And then just starts like one hand, she's like looking at me, talking to me, and trying to plunge it with one hand. And I'm like, and I'm literally just like, I like step out of the bathroom, and she's like, "I think it was McDonald's." Like, and I'm just like, I'm literally like, oh my fucking God, please, whatever you're doing, stop doing what you're doing.
You're actually making it worse.
And then she was like, "I'm so sorry." And I was like, "It's not your fault, whatever. Just get out of the
All right,
bathroom.
so that goes back to
please."
the earlier conversation of like, what's the thing that customers do that they think they're helping and they're making it 10
And
times
she's
worse?
service industry too.
Cleaning up puke and cleaning and trying to sweep up broken glass. For you.
I was ecstatic to be like, oh, you want to do this? Yeah, for sure. Thank God. And then just to watch her make it more of a mess,
fuck it up.
I was like, this was a huge mistake. And so, yeah, I just remember I did end up giving her a free drink because I was like, you did try to help and you were being sincere about
Gave it a
it.
college try.
Yeah.
Gave it a college try.
I was like, I do appreciate that. And maybe that's why she did it. Like, she did it bad on purpose. She'd be like, look, I'm trying. Like,
That reminds me. I did have a moment on Friday. I was like, the busiest moment of the night, and I'm like trying to take someone's order. I'm like, hey man, what can I get you? He's like, I get you a baby yours. And I was just like, what? And I like leaned forward. And he's like, I get you a baby yours. And I was like, speak up.
I literally can't hear you.
So like your bathroom story just there reminded me of like a douche of the week thing.
Oh,
So
yeah?
I'm just gonna go backward just for a second.
Yeah.
We got a regular here that again no names, but there was only a few people here and really had to go to the bathroom.
Drop
right?
his name. Bailey, say his name.
Her name.
Her name, which makes this so
Had to go to the
much
bathroom,
worse.
and then all of a sudden,
this is a man thing to do, by the way.
all of a sudden.
Brian and Bailey, thank you so much for doing this. Of
course, thank you.
Letting us take up all your time and space here, and this has been amazing. So let's get into our uncensored Patreon. So if you're not subscribed on that, make sure you do. It's only $5 a month. We get into all the nitty gritty, all the uncensored stuff that we can't put on YouTube. So make sure you check that out. Make sure you follow Murph and Marys.
Facebook, Instagram, TikTok at Murph and Marys for Facebook and TikTok at Murph and Marys Pub on Instagram.
Make sure you follow Poor People Podcast on everything. For richer, for poor. Thanks for watching Poor People. You.